I'm going to show you how to change content width in a WordPress website the easiest way. Open your website's login page. Sign in. Once the dashboard loads, I always go straight to Appearance in the left menu because that's where both block themes and classic themes put their layout controls. Click Appearance. If you're on a modern block theme, you'll see Editor in that submenu. Click it, the site editor opens. Find Styles on the top toolbar and click it. This panel controls typography, colors, and layout for the whole site. You'll see options like typography, colors, and layout. Click Layout. Inside Layout, look for Content or Content Width. Depending on your theme, you might see wide, padding, and block spacing here as well. The setting you want is the one that shows a pixel value, maybe 650, 700, or 800 pixels. That number controls how wide your main content area can get. I keep article text around 750 pixels because it's easier to read. If your content feels cramped, click the number field and type 800. Press Enter. The preview updates immediately. If it feels too wide, try 750. A narrower area makes long articles easier to read because each line has fewer words, but don't go too narrow. 400 pixels makes people scroll forever. For articles, I stay between 650 and 800 pixels. On a landing page, I'll go to 900, but I don't push it further. Long text lines slow people down. Once the width looks right, click Save in the top right. WordPress applies the style to the entire site. Open a new browser tab, pull up your home page, and refresh. You'll see the main text area now has more horizontal room. Now, if you only need to change the width of one page, go back to the dashboard, click Pages in the left menu, then click All Pages. Find the page you want and click Edit. This opens the block editor. Click the main content area on that page. If the page is built with a group, columns, cover, or container block, that's the block controlling the overall content area. Select it and look at the settings panel on the right. You'll see layout, width, content width, alignment, or dimensions depending on your theme. If a width setting is available there, adjust it for that one block. For a faster block level change, select a block like an image. The toolbar above the block has the alignment options. You'll see align left, align center, wide width, and full width depending on your theme. I use wide width for images, hero sections, videos, banners, and call to action sections. Choose wide width and the block extends beyond the normal content area. Full width stretches it edge to edge. That looks great on a cover block, but I never use it on regular paragraphs. You don't want text running across an entire desktop monitor. Columns work the same way. Click the columns block on the page. In the sidebar, you can adjust how much space each column takes. For two equal columns, set each one to 50%. For a main article column with a sidebar, set the first to 60% and the second to 40%. That gives the main content more room while the sidebar stays compact. If your site uses a classic theme, you won't see Editor under Appearance. Instead, click Appearance, then Customize. Look through the customizer for layout, container, content width, site layout, or general options. Some themes give you a simple slider or a pixel field. If you see container width set to 1200 pixels, change it to 1100 for a tighter look or 1300 for a wider one. The live preview updates as you type. Click Publish when it looks right. Content width and full width confuse people, so look at the current page. Content width is the area where your paragraphs, headings, images, and buttons sit. When you set 800 pixels, that main container is capped at 800. Full width means the element can stretch across the entire browser window. A very common layout is a full width hero image at the top, then the content area goes back to 800 pixels below it. For a professional business page, I'd set the hero section to full width. Keep the main text content between 700 and 900 pixels. Put a 3-column services section on wide width. Finish with a full width call to action background. That gives visual variety and keeps the reading area comfortable. For different content types, blog articles sit nicely between 700 and 800 pixels. Landing pages can go 1000 to 1200 pixels. Hero sections full width. Image galleries wide width. Text sections 650 to 850. Those are starting points, not strict rules. Before you finish, check the site at different sizes. In the editor, click Preview in the top toolbar. Choose Desktop. Check paragraphs, headings, images, buttons, columns, and spacing. Then choose Tablet. Then choose Mobile. A good block theme automatically adapts content width on smaller screens. Don't set one extremely large fixed width and assume mobile will handle it. If your theme has responsive controls, use those instead. If you can't find content width, not every theme has a global setting. Look for layout, container, dimensions, width, or block layout. The exact location depends on the active theme. If changing the width doesn't affect your page, the page is likely using a group, columns, cover, or query loop block with its own layout settings. Select the block that controls the content area and check its layout panel. If an image won't get wider, click the image and check dimensions or alignment in the block settings. You can also try wide width or full width if your theme supports them. If your text is still too wide, place it inside a group or container block, then set a narrower content width on that group. That lets your overall site stay wide while paragraphs remain readable. A few starting points from experience. Article text works well between 650 and 800 pixels. Use wide width for images and supporting sections. Full width is best for hero sections and backgrounds. Never let paragraphs stretch across an entire desktop screen. Check your theme styles, then layout settings. Classic themes use appearance, then customize. Test on desktop, tablet, and mobile. Use containers or group blocks when different sections need different widths. And preview before you publish. Leave a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments if this helped. Comments push this to other people looking for the same thing.